So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been cleared. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Hullet. And Puskas! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Puskas brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a throw-in. And here's Hullet. Pele. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Adams is the guilty party there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Vieira. And it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Still goalless. Could move up a gear here. Always onto this. Decent chance! There it is! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 12.
Aberdeen have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's found a way through. Elects to... Oh, what a climb! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 20 minutes...
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Buriram United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Vieira goes steaming forward. Pedri. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Seedorf cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football.
Pele! It's oh, he's been caught napping and he's following up! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Pinches it off him. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's found a way through. Lovely ball and tries a shot! Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. Hullet. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Guardiola. Bebeto. Aberdeen looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. That's Cannavaro. Guardiola. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Aberdeen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Guardiola goes short, played into the box. Thuram getting this one clear. Oh, shooting chance! He'll want to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Kubo. Chance! Loose. That's another chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great vision. Thinks about the real chance! Big moment! Massive goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Up he goes! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's Pele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Totti. Here's a chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Buriram United do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 18, Hugo. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 10, Dembele. Number 7, Nico Williams.
Here we go again then.
Place.
Drogba. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Buriram United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Puskás. He's had a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he's there to clear it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cafu. Puskás. And this is Hullet. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Van Basten was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Totti with the cross. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri. Buriram United still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's burst through! Van Basten! Oh, how good is he! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And Puskás! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned...
Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nico Williams. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Totti. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Totti. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's worked it through. And this is Pele! Look at the space here. Puskás! It's a promising position. Pullet gets flagged offside. Guardiola aims beyond the defence. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Nico Williams. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Basten.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Buriram United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Cafu. And he plays one through. Nico Williams. Can he get on the end of this? And they can counter here. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. And he was alert to it. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Drogba!
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he? And uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Seedorf. And it's Thuram. Knocks it into space. And he's in on... Can he finish? And he's done it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer after 10 minutes is
Buriram United
Number
are
21.
already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pedri gets a foot in here. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. And it's Totti. And here's Hullet. And this is Pele. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Drogba. Hullet. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Hullet. And here's Hullet. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Buriram United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hullet. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Flashes it across. And now a sudden chance to counter. Totti. Now it's Totti. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele's delivery. Defending was strong and firm. Pull it. Here's Vieira. More and more pressure on the ball here. Seedorf. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Puskás. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Seedorf. He's got away. Fling. Oh, smashing header! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Aberdeen have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Oh, that's neat. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Thuram. Out to the right. Now it's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here.
Has been indicated.
Hullet. Puskás. Header! He has done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And the first half is done. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So off we go once more.
Borough United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Drogba. Totti. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pedro. Hullet. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And here's Hullet. Look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played. Pedro. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Pedro. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Thuram. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Some really good ball movement. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We have ourselves a... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution on the field, number 3.
No time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
Substitution.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And this is Hullet. Delivers the ball. That's a decent clearance. That has not gone well. Seedorf. Cafu. And this is Puskás. Now the Totti! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has 2. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Totti. Buriram United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Kubo. He has found the way through. Chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view.
It's Van Basten! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Aberdeen have their second corner now. Guardiola with the short one. Pedri, up he goes! That has been knocked clear.
Aberdeen clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nico Williams is wide and looking to get onto this. Taken back almost at once.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. No second thought, a straight red card. Aberdeen are down to 10 men.
Substitution.
Aberdeen have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, and this is Bebeto! Bebeto! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Having turned the game on it, he's having a shot! This looks promising. Opts to play it back. Shot could be all. And a chance! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
The goal scorer!
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter.
And Bebeto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Aberdeen have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. That should get the job done. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Just a quick request today for
So
everybody
90
to
minutes
please
couldn't produce a winner,
any cars
and we
parked
have
on the road
extra
outside
time.
the stadium.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Buriram United did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could... Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Produces a cross. Xavi. Now Hernes. Now it's Pele.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, just skips past his man. He's in space and looking for options. Great ball, and he's in here. Pele. It's come through, and he's had a quick look in. Some mighty effort! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aberdeen couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pele. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. A real chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. It's gone for a throw-in. Bebeto. Bebeto puts his foot on the gas. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vieira. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Today, please refrain from
But it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he skips past his man. Seedorf. Spread out to the left, Roberto Carlos, played in by Roberto Carlos. Seedorf, picked out brilliantly, and this is Puskás. This is intriguing, next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Driving forward. And that could set him on his way. And this is Bebeto! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Nice bit of trickery. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Borough United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Hernus receives, and we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Borough United lost their way after falling behind.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Nico Williams. Aims beyond the defence. And he's running through. Oh, terrible. Shot a goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Quarter of an hour played. Pele. Puskas. Buriram United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nico Williams. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aberdeen were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Guardiola. Guardiola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a good run down the left. Showing great feet there. Pull it. And it's Del Piero. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Hullet. Tries to play it through. Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! There it is! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or...
Header! It's anyone's ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Throw it. Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Aberdeen have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
Mbappe gets through on his own. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, There's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Puskas. Puskas has got himself a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Dembele to Guardiola. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross field.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. And it's Drogba. No, that's been intercepted. Thuram. Del Piero. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Pele with the cross. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Knocks it out wide. He won't be happy with that one. João Pedro. That's Guardiola. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Williams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now who's going to be first to this? He's in a good position here. Pele. That has ended up in no man's land. João Pedro. It's run loose here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Puskas. Pele. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. He has a look up. Del Piero!
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro. Oh, they could be caught out here. Always onto this. It's Drogba! Can he get it through? Pele. Pele.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Del Piero. Pedri. João Pedro looking for the run. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Del Piero. And the shot! And ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pressing high and with purpose. Cannavaro. Now it's Del Piero. Passes short and sharp. Adams. Joao Pedro. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Joao Pedro. Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Could be danger here. And it's Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able... He rises! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
Aberdeen choosing to make the first change. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. And this is Bebeto. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's with the keeper. Five minutes left on the clock. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's been caught napping. So much time and space here. Opts to play it back. Van Basten.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. But it's Thuram. Thuram carries the ball down the right. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result.